knew I'd always wanted to do something that would make a contribution, particularly to women. I just had this mantra going in my head: what's wanted and needed, what's wanted and needed, and over and over and over and over again. And eventually at 3 o'clock in the morning, I literally sat up and said, why can't we have a makeup that's good for the skin? And that started the whole thing. I went down to breakfast next morning, talked to a friend, and she pulled out her checkbook and said, well, here's your first $1,000 to get it going. So there really wasn't anything out there that was complete, although I have to say I didn't expect to have a complete makeup line. I just had one product, which was the loose mineral bases, which I thought could make a difference and provide sunscreen, flawless complexion, all the things that we would want from makeup. But I hadn't thought about lipsticks and mascara and bronzers and all of the rest of the stuff that we now have, because that came gradually once sales picked up and we knew we had something. Could a mineral-based makeup give the same sort of look? Could it be as effective? And the truth is that it won hands down because it was much more effective. It was better for the skin. It looked better. It felt weightless. It minimized pores and wrinkles. It gave a natural sun protection. Why wouldn't you want to wear it, as opposed to a talc-based makeup that didn't last on the skin anything like as well as minerals last? One of the first comments I get from women who start wearing it is, I don't have to touch it up anymore. Just put my makeup on in the morning and it's there all day. I think what's happened with social media is that it's so much easier now for consumers to pass on recommendations to so many people. There used to be this old adage that if you liked something, you told 4 people, and if you didn't like something, you told 6 people. Well, I don't think that's true anymore, by a long way. I think now if you like something, at the press of a button, you can tell 400 people or 4,000 people.
I think we live in a bit of a rarefied atmosphere because we're surrounded by natural organics, and we all know what we want to do for the planet, and we get a lot of feedback and a lot of buy-in from that in our lives. So we tend to think that the rest of the world is like that, but it's very, very far from that.
There is no such thing as a totally clean product. There's such a thing as an intention to make a totally clean product. But if you had to test everything down to parts per billion and trillion, nobody could afford to put a product on the market. The approach we've taken is to eliminate those things that we know are bad, because there's always an alternative for that. And to keep our eye on results, because the consumer is going to want a product that gives her or him results. Doesn't matter how pretty it looks or how clean it is. If it doesn't do what she wants, then what's the point? So to make it as clean as we can, to think about sustainability, to think about what's affecting the planet.